Good morning. I wanted to do a little video here to help all our agents do more business. My concern is that as I watch and look around the company, that agents aren't doing the things that I think they need to do in order to do more business. So I kind of wanted to put this little video together to kind of tell you, what I think you should be doing, and whether you're full-time or part-time, I think this is important. And I think that, focusing on a plan is so much more productive. The agents with a plan make more money, simple as that. So I was hoping to help you, and I'm here to help you sit down with you if you need help to basically put together a plan. But I'm just going to give you a little overview of things I think you should be doing, and the reason you should be doing them. First is we all can post listings to the website. Your social media is so important, whether you know it or not. People are watching you, they're looking at you, and whether you're doing a lot of business or no business, the perception is reality sometimes, and they end up, the more you can post things about real estate. People love to look at real estate. That's the other nice thing about posting real estate, is that it's not always a nuisance, where you see some people try to sell things all the time on their sites. People love to look at real estate. So you become like an information platform, and it reminds people that you're in the real estate business. So I think, you should get in the habit of posting at least one new listing in your area. Hopefully it's one of our agents' listings, but it could be any listing, a house you like that's another broker lists. As long as you use our company website to use the link, you can post any property on your Facebook. And it'll help you generate some buyer leads. Be sure to be careful the link you use. I always see people using different links. You have 2-3 opportunities with us. Obviously, our own website. Listing Book is another a place you can use to post listings of other brokers, because it puts all the language on that you need to comply. The other thing you should be doing is posting rentals. Rentals are, renters are buyers who need help. And if you post rentals each week, listen, it's a process. You know what it's like. I know rentals are difficult today, but if I had to get people to call me today, the easiest ad to run is a rental ad, because you'll get people to call and you get to talk to people. And like anything else, the more people you meet, the more business you do. So running rental ads is critical, I think, to a good agent's success. The other thing is the home value button. There's a product on our website that basically allows people to find out what their house is worth, or you could even run an ad to call you to see what your home is worth. But a home value button is very popular. So running that on your social media would be really important. If you haven't learned how to use your auto email, in your MLS, you have the ability to set up prospects. And what I have found to be very successful is I've set up all my friends and clients as prospects for the town they live in. And believe me, people love to see the real estate that comes on in their town. So by simply setting up all your friends into that MLS system, it reminds them on a regular basis that you're in real estate. And if they don't like it, they can simply click remove, and they're gone. So you'll find that nobody does that because they love to look at real estate. So I would highly recommend you take a look at your phone, all your contacts, and start to set them up as prospects in your MLS for the town they live in. All right. And you'll start to see that generates volume or business referrals for you. The other thing that you should be in the habit of doing, and you can do it manually each month. There's companies out there that will help you do direct mail. But I would highly recommend you invest at least 100 mailers a month. There's a couple different programs. You can do your neighborhood, you can do lot owners, you can do property management, but you should be mailing out 100 letters a month at least. And there's other programs as high as, I have some agents doing as much as 500 a month. So some kind of organized mailing program, and we're happy to help you. So just come in and see us. We'll help you set it up and show you how to do it. Also, hosting open houses is critical. A great way to meet buyers. And if you don't have listings, just let Nina know. From time to time, we're looking for agents to help us with open houses. So simply contact Nina and let us know you're available to do them. The other thing I want you to do is watch out for community events in your neighborhoods, in your towns. Each town during the summer season, spring and fall, they do these community events, Homedale Day and Keyport Day. Look to get a table at those events, or even craft shows. You'll see craft shows. Anywhere you can meet the people to generate referrals or get new prospects. I would highly recommend you attending those events. We have all the handouts you're going to need, or a tablecloth, things like that are all here to help you. The other thing I would recommend is on Facebook, you can create events. So I highly recommend that all the agents, every one of you, create an event each month for a home buyer seminar. And simply, you don't have to do anything. We will help you coordinate this home buyer seminar. We have the mortgage company, the title company. We have attorneys that will host it. You can do it online as a Zoom, or you can do it in person in the office. But I would create an event each month on Facebook for a home buyer seminar. Now, if nobody calls, it doesn't matter. You're getting the advertisement. People are going to see your name out there. They see you're hosting an event. They don't know if anybody came or not. And if somebody does call, then you got a buyer, and it costs nothing, literally a few minutes to create a little post. So I'd highly recommend that you look into creating a monthly home buyer or home seller event, either online or in the office, and we'll help you coordinate that. Investing in some advertising. Again, if you're looking to generate buyer leads, we have to spend money, and don't just go buy anything. We've done it. We've tried everything, so we can tell you which ones work. I know the adult communities have a senior publication that's very popular, and that does generate some business. There's other forms of advertising, Facebook ads and things like that. We're happy to help you with. The other thing, two other things I'd like to talk about today, just to remind you about, is one is new homes. For those agents who have no listing right now, I would ask you to go find a new construction project nearby. Most of the new home builders cooperate with you. They'll pay you, all you have to do is bring them and sign the client in, and you'll get paid a regular commission. So what I would recommend you do is everybody should adopt a project. If you don't have a listing, you need to adopt a project. Go find a new construction site, and then come back and post it to your Facebook and to your sphere of influence, and begin marketing that community as if you were the listing agent. And you're going to see that you're going to generate buyers for that site. And if they don't like that site or decide not to buy, it gives you a client that you could work with. So typically the way a new home builder works is you'll get a call. We run an ad now for a new construction project. The buyer calls. They think they're calling the sales office. And all I do is I give them information about the project, and I ask them when they want to come look at the model. And I schedule that appointment. I then call the sales office, schedule it with them. And I get there 15 minutes before the client, and I register them. And once the client shows up, you basically are turning them over to the salespeople on the site. So it's literally that easy. And hopefully they buy and you end up getting paid. They will do all the work. It's good to keep in contact with the client, because if they don't buy, then maybe you could show them something else in the area. But that's a great lead source for anyone, especially new agents who don't have a listing. So I'd highly recommend you do that. Adopt the project. And the last thing I want to talk about is buyer rebates. We don't advertise buyer rebates because obviously you're working with buyers right now and you don't have to give them a rebate, okay? But I want you to keep in the back of your head, buyer rebates are very productive in connecting to clients and keeping them. For example, you get calls. I get a call right now that I've run into somebody and they're working with another agent. I simply say to them, are you getting a rebate? So right now they already had another agent. And as soon as I say, are you getting a rebate? They immediately tell me no, they didn't even know that was available. And it gives me an opportunity to pick up a client. We'd easily pay a 25% referral fee to somebody else. So why don't we pay it to the buyer? And it hooks them into us a little bit and gets them to stay with us. So if you're not familiar with buyer rebates, typically you can do any dollar amount you want. You can do a flat fee, you can do a percentage. We actually have a website for it, so we can share that with you. But I think in the next meeting in June, I'm going to be talking about the new home projects and the buyer rebates. So if you want to check in on that meeting, I think that might be helpful for you. But I would definitely look into that, especially going forward now. It's a great way to connect with clients and keep them connected with you because you're giving them a rebate. Those are my little ideas for today. I hope that was helpful. Like I said, Anthony and Nina and I are here to help you do more business. Believe me, this is the opportunity. I know some people think it's a difficult market, and it is a pain in the ass with multiple buyers. I mean, multiple contracts and things like that. But this is the time that if you invest in yourself right now, this will pay dividends. I've seen it over the years. And it's either you're in the business or you're out of business, basically. So I want to keep you in the business. And again, just by posting on your social media, people don't know you're not busy or you're busy. Okay. You want to look busy. So I hope that was helpful. And again, we're here to help you if you need anything. Thanks again. Have a great day.